Once again, welcome to another episode of Hooked Up Fishing. I've been telling one of my viewers that I was going to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do this just like I always do things. No preparation. I'm just at home wanting to show you guys as many of the products that I'm using and some of the things that I did to enhance my kayak just a little bit, and then my fishing equipment just a little bit. Of course, I told you guys about the lights that I have, and those are the lights. And they have different modes you can do: a slow speed, and then just staying on. So those are the lights. Those batteries have been in those lights since the first time y'all seen them used on the show, and I have not changed the batteries. Never had a problem with them. They've been in the rain, they've been washed, they've been in the wind. They hold up real good. Another thing I kind of wanted to show you guys that I did with this cooler here. I went and bought this cooler. You can get them online, or I just went to a local, Walmart Academy, bought it. And of course I drilled a small hole and came in through here, put a bubbler box. My buddy told me what he suggested that I do is put another bubbler box here and come in here to give it more aeration to keep the bait live longer. But it's a simple build, and it works real well for me with keeping my shrimp cool and not heating up in just a regular bucket there. Okay, I'm going to be trying to move right along because there's one reel that I'm going to break out that I want to show you guys. Well, I may as well use the both of these two. I'll bring them inside to show them to you here. It's my latest addition to my bait casters. One is a Cast King that's kind of new to me. Maybe they've been out. And one is old to me. When I say old, I'm saying almost 30 years old. Lews, L-E-W-S. And I'm going to give you guys a link at the end of this video. I don't know how to put the links in the video, so I put the links in the comments. And if you could, you go to those links and purchase from them. It kind of helps me out a little bit. I don't even look at what it does. I'm just doing it because I'm able to. But here is my next thing. And this is that watertight box I was telling you guys about. Okay. These lights have been on since I came in from fishing Saturday. I turned them on Saturday morning at 9. The LED lights are still on. This thing is still able to run my fish finder. It ran all day Saturday. It's been on in my kayak all day Sunday. And here today it's Monday night and the lights are still on. And, I just took and drilled a little hole and put some silicone in there to keep water from coming in there. And it has a fuse in the line there on the main hot wire. Okay, it just simply is velcro. The battery is velcroed in there. This is the battery that I'm going to talk a little bit about, and I'm going to give you a link to where to get that battery. It has a switch here to just turn this deal off, and then there's a port there for charging my phone. I'm going to bring it in because I'm going to be charging it. I just simply unplug it. There's my battery box. Close it back up, my watertight box, drop it back in here. I can velcro this down, but I choose not to because it doesn't go anywhere when I drop my storage for my tackle boxes back in place in my Hobie. Once I drop those back in place, the battery box actually can't go forward or backwards. And this is watertight too, so it's sealed. Okay. And here I'm going to bring this battery in and I'm going to be charging it. Put it in my pocket here. And then grab my two reels rod and reels at least, and bring them in. I use these bags to kind of try to keep dirt off of the reels or getting into them, you know, when traveling. So that's one of the things that I do with it. I'm going to go ahead and go inside here. And pick up on the video in here where I'm going to be talking about some other items that I use here. And I'm going to set these rods off to the side just for a minute. And this is an item that I got from GoPro here. Okay. And this grip here is super, super tight. And I forget the exact name of it, but you'll have to go through GoPro to get this. And the clamp is super strong. When I mean super strong, it's on there. Okay. And I'm going to use it to kind of finish up. Well, it'll hold the camera while I pick up each piece and go through each of them individually. The first one I'm going to get to right away is the Lew's Browning reel, and the reason I'm using it because this is the box. Okay, it's a Lew's Light Super Spool LFS. But the number you want to remember when you go on to Amazon or you just click on the link is a TLL1SH baitcaster. And it's by Lew's. This thing is at an incredible price right now. And I got to tell you guys, this is one of the best, smoothest, easy to set your reel from backlashing baitcasters that I've ever used. And I'm going to go ahead and attach my GoPro here and try to get it at a good angle to where, you know, there's not a lot of distractions in the background. And I'm going to go ahead and get to the reel right away and try to cover all these items in one video shoot. You know, it's probably going to be tough for me to do it because my camera stops at 12 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this older Lew's reel here that is not the Lew's that came in the box, but I put this Lew's reel in there because I want to show you guys. This reel here is over 30 years old. And this one Lew's was Lew's Childress, okay, Speed Spool BB1LG. And at the time this reel was made, 2 ball bearings. That's all this reel has. And this was when Lew's was Lew's Browning, because there's the Browning on the bottom down there. Gotta give myself more light in here. And like I said, this reel, I still crappie fish with it. It's as smooth as the day I bought it. Okay. Have done basically zero maintenance to it other than oil it, because unlike a lot of reels where you can just pop it off and drop the oil in, it's not like that. I basically just oiled it, kept it nice and clean at all times. Like I do, I really take care of my stuff. But this reel is over 30 years old and it's that smooth, okay, with 2 ball bearings. So if Lew's was making that good of a product back then, and it's 30 years old and still this smooth where I can not even feel it turning when I'm crappie fishing, okay, that means they make a very, very good product back then, okay. And to pick up from there to the reel that's actually in the box, a very, very pretty, a beautiful reel. I mean, to me, you just can't get a better looking reel than this reel here. I love the color, the black and brown on the knobs in the handles. They got a big cushion grips on it. And one of the neat things about this, and they'll tell you when you get it, you basically put your lure on, tighten this spool tensioner here until the lure won't fall, and you slowly decrease it. And what's neat about it, it clicks. 1, 2. Okay, you slowly decrease it until the lure starts to fall. Okay, and that's it. And then you set this magnetic tensioner here to halfway. It's got 10, so you set it on 5. And with that setting, and with the lure that you use to set it, you'll virtually have 0 backlash. Super smooth, just like the lures before it. Even smaller. This reel here was so much bigger back then. You see the difference in size. Okay. And I think, let me see. I want to see how many ball bearings are here. But I think it's something like I don't want to. Okay, 11 ball bearings. Okay, and then here you have 120 yards of 12-pound test. Okay, 31 inches per handle turn. 7.5.1 gear ratio. 14-pound max drag.